Alright, g'day legends. Today's session, upper lower body, getting full mix, talking about why consistency beats motivation every single time. It's not about turning up 100%, it's about turning up whenever you can. That's the main thing. So let's get into it. I think the main thing when it comes to turning up is just knowing that it's going to be more important that you just turn up in the first place rather than thinking about, like, oh, I'm going to have like the best day of my life or the worst day of my life. It's more about just having that space for you to turn up and be able to be there. Because like, I know when in the past, whenever I've put off a session or something like that, I always found by the end of the week or by that night or something like that, I always feel like crap. And so you need to be able to limit those feelings and try to think about, your future you. Like, what does future you think of this moment? Because future me right now, I can think, man, it's so much easier to just go have some food, snack a little before work, and then, I'll feel great for that. But future me knows that if I get to the night tonight and I haven't done my training, then you're going to be pissed off. So that's the main thing. Let's get into it. All right, let's go shoulder warm up. Okay. So I just got told last week that I am going to need to get another shoulder reconstruction. My third one, second on this shoulder, which obviously annoyed me a lot. Because when you've had a history of these things of repeated dislocations, things like that, you think, well, you really hope that every one is going to be the last one, but life throws curveballs, throws the old wrongin' every now and again, and it's so hard to know. Like I said, when is the next time you're going to be healthy and feeling really confident in yourself? Like right now, it definitely took a bit of a knock to my mental side, thinking, kind of what's the point of training? I've only got a couple months until I have to get the shoulder surgery, and then after that I'm off for 3 to 6 months is like a recovery period. So there's a lot of annoying things like that which you just gotta take responsibility for in your life. Be like, it is not ideal, it's not what I wanted, but that's on me. I'm the only one who can take responsibility to get better and to get back to training and feeling good again. So I'm the only one who's got control of that. So I would just build the habits now, get as strong as possible, so on the other side I ain't gonna have any real problems. Oh, sorry, less problems. There's always gonna be problems. Problems can be good. Let's go. All right, today I've got some bench press. Gonna go hit some Bulgarian split squats. Bulgarian split squats in between. See if I can push a little bit heavier on these ones. See how I go, and then a little bit heavier on the split squats too, because I really enjoy Bulgarian split squats, which bucks any trend, but I like them anyway. It's the main thing. So let's get warmed up. Alright, today first set I'm going to warm up with some 50s. I'm going to do sets of 3 today. I've been doing sets of 5 recently, so Well, technically I went from 10s to 8s to 5s. So now I'm doing sets of 3s. Trying to build up that top level strength. Just to see where we're at, main thing. Gonna have to turn that head around. Okay, good warm up. So I want to make sure that when we're concentrating on some consistency, it's not thinking that like every session has to be really heavy, really big. It's more about showing up and working something. So for example, like in a few months when I'm doing rehab, and previously when I've done rehab over the years, like sometimes you're walking, you're taking a walk, which is like a benefit. Other days you're like, those very simple band pull apart. Some days you literally just like moving your shoulder out like this, like that's progress. But when you look at things from perspective of like, I have to be really healthy to be able to be consistent. Like it's impossible to reach every single week, every single day. So that's why it's not lowering the standard or lowering the bar. It's more like just showing you like what's realistic when it comes to progress. It's not about the biggest, PBing every week, training till you can't walk anymore. It's just like doing the thing which is going to help you perform a bit better. That's it. Bench press. 3 reps. Easy money. Let's go. Fuck, now I'm running out of plates here. I can either take these 10s and 15s off and swap it for a 25 so I can save it for later. If I had this one now, what am I at? 70. I'd like to get to 80 actually. So yes, we're going to take these off. Take these off. Throw the big boys on. Oh yeah. Let's go. Alright, Bulgarians. Double it up, boy. Yes. So today it seems like I just did 80 and the last set I'm going to do it again. I haven't done this in ages, so it's a long way off my PB. We're about 35 kilo off, I think, so got a long way to go, but the main thing is that we're getting back into it. So I'm going to try 90. Try 90 kilo in this next set and see how we go. Aim in the game, boy. Let's run it. Oh yeah, that's what you get. Let's go. That's what we want. That's a good set. All right, moving on. Back, some hammies. Let's go. Now I remember learning from an old mentor of mine about a lesson when it comes to getting better. And if you understand the concept of progressive overload, this is kind of how it works. So basically, it's the story of Milo and the bull. Or Midas and the bull, I can't remember, one of them anyway. Something Greek mythology or something. Roman Empire. But what it's about is there was this young kid named Milo. And Milo got gifted a bull for his birthday when he was very young. And he was so happy and excited about this bull. He picked up this young bull, this little young calf, like just a little baby thing, picked it up, held it above his head and was like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I had this amazing bull. Everyone come check out, blah, blah, blah. So cool. And until his arms got really tired and sore, and then he put it back down. And then every day he'd walk outside and go, oh my God, I got this bull, this amazing bull. It's so cool. Everyone come check it out. And he'd do it every single day until his arms completely exhausted. He couldn't do it anymore. As this bull continued to grow up, and Milo obviously grew up himself, because every single day he's lifting above his head until he's exhausted, and this bull's getting bigger and bigger and fatter and heavier. Therefore, Milo became stronger and stronger. And so after a while, when the bull started to grow up, everyone was so amazed that this young kid, or this, adult by now, was able to pick up this fully grown bull above his head. But it's all because he progressively overloaded every single day until he got stronger and stronger. Which is basically how, when it comes to lifting weights and getting stronger, bigger, faster, whatever you want, it's all about doing progressive things every single day, regardless of how you feel and things like that. But just trying to get out there and give it a go. The more you can continue to progress every day, just by a small amount, before you know it, you'll be lifting a hypothetical bull above your head. Just like it is when it comes to studying, to being more confident in yourself, to being able to be better at your job, better at your relationships, everything like that. It all comes down to just practicing that little bit every day. Getting excited about it really helps, but the more important thing is just to turn up and give it a go. That's it. Ooh. Now you may wonder, why do I do everything single leg? Mainly because the sports I play and things like that, all very single leg dominant. In terms of the way it's all about kind of running, jumping single leg. So I like that stability. Also, it's a lot easier on my back. When I do all these double leg movements, my back seems to take a lot more tension. So I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. It is really good to do, back squats and deadlifts and things like that. It's so good for you. But for me, it doesn't really work. So I like to do things single leg. I just like it because it adds that stability, the balance. I can still lift pretty heavy, like, when I do the split squat like that. I think it's still gives me enough to kind of work on, enough stability to work on some top level strength, but it's not going to be the same as doing like a heavy back squat with both feet, set up, and heavy deadlifts and things like that. So that's why I like to do it. I think you should definitely work out what's best for your body and how it's going to fit into your goals, but ultimately I think you just got to try things out and see where you go with it. But yeah, if you want to build massive strength, double leg stuff. If you want to build more stability and control, single leg or split stance. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up there today. Thanks for joining in. Make sure to subscribe to get more content similar to this. And also, just try and remember that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. It's all about starting rather than thinking about the end goal. It's nice to have the end goal out there, but honestly, most of the time when you just try and do something, take one step forward, the goals will start to show themselves a lot more. It's almost like when you're in a plane and you're taking off, you can't really see above the clouds, don't know what's happening, but as you make your way through, things become more clear and clear, and eventually you see above everything, see the whole world, and you can get a really good idea of what you want to get out of yourself. So the main thing is get out there, try, just focus on turning up, not thinking too much about like, this goal isn't super clear to me right now, just keep trying anyway, and eventually come to you. And then the goal will come, it'll be way more clear, you'll have that motivation, the habits will be there already, and you'll be able to kick some ass. Let's go.